Welcome to our Wednesday morning class. I'm experiencing some Good morning, yogis. Welcome to our Wednesday. Let's see. Hopefully it works this time. The last time it cut me out at about 4 minutes. So let's just hop right into it and get into our supported child's pose. I'll be sure to remove that previous class, 4 minutes. So yes, let's go ahead and get started in our supported child's pose. Grab your props. Blankets, blocks, bolsters, or long pillow. Knees come out wide, big toes come to touch. Start to walk your upper body down towards your mat, letting your chest sink, reaching your fingertips gently forward. You probably can't hear me. Reaching your fingertips gently forward, letting your right ear rest down on that bolster. Slowing down the mind, turning your attention internally to your breath. We're going to really focus on our breath today. Starting to notice the natural rhythm of the breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Now take an inhale for the count of 4, and then you're going to exhale for the count of 8. So all count so that you can just breathe and not think too much about it. So taking a deep inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that rhythm going, that rhythm of your breath, using the exhale to really allow your body, allow yourself to think and release and relax. Giving your body permission to relax, giving your body permission to release, to restore, to surrender. Giving your mind permission to slow down, giving your mind permission to be present, to be here. Allowing your breath to anchor you into the present moment, giving yourself the gift of this practice. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Letting your body release and relax. If your mind starts to wander down a path that you don't want to go down, bring your attention and awareness back to your breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. letting yourself be here. Slowly, gently pressing yourself up, turning over, coming into your supported butterfly pose. I'm going to use this long pillow underneath my knees, but you can use blocks underneath your knees. You could use 2 blankets underneath your knees. You could use 2 pillows underneath your knees. Whatever you have access to in your home. Bringing the soles of the feet together. They can be as close or as far away from your body as feels good for you. And start to lower down onto that pillow. Knees are out wide. Knees are supported. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Let your palms open toward the ceiling. Closing down your eyes and continuing to focus on your breath. Opening through your heart, feeling the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. Lengthening your exhale to double your inhale. Inhales and exhales through the nose, opening through your chest, letting that inner light be your compass. Something that has become so clear to me recently is that the world has changed. The pandemic has changed us as a society. It has changed how we interact with one another. And we're going to continuously adapt and evolve to the current situation as the current situation continues to change and evolve. Now, what's important about that is that we may need, or we have the opportunity to recalibrate our compass as to what it means now, today, to live from a place, from a heart-centered place, from a place of love, from a place of kindness. Now, it's the kindness itself hasn't changed, but how it manifests through us may be different today than it was 2 years ago, pre-pandemic. And so we may have to check in more regularly as to, is my compass pointing me to that place of living from love? And check in. Now, the beautiful thing about that inner compass is that we can decide to course correct, to bring ourselves back into alignment, to bring ourselves back into that aligned state. And what you may have found throughout the pandemic is that it has thrown you off course from living from that heart-centered space, because we are highly stressed, because our adrenals, our stress hormones are through the roof. And we are not made to live in this prolonged stress. So recalibrating that heart space to that heart space and making the conscious awareness choice, knowing that that compass has shifted. Take a deep inhale. Stay for the exhale, release. Flip your palms face down onto the mat. Press yourself up. Remove this, whatever was underneath your knees. Release your legs out long. Take some organic movement here. So maybe it feels good to stretch forward. Maybe it feels good to stretch side to side. Just kind of releasing, recentering your hips, and we're going to get a little bit deeper into the hips now. So we're going to come into that half frog pose. Releasing, let's start with our left leg out. Moving your props out of the way. So you're going to keep your bolster or your pillows in the same way. Bring your left leg out as much as you can. Right leg stays out long. Let your hips press into the mat. Fingertips reach gently forward. Close down your eyes. Left ear can be down on the mat. Sorry, I'm starting on the right. Oh, and I may have, okay, so left ear down on the mat, right leg starts out. It doesn't matter which leg you start with. Let your hips sink into the mat. And as you find stillness here, start to check in. Now, ask yourself, do I need to recalibrate what it means to live from my heart, to live through my heart, to live from unconditional love, from a loving space, from a space of loving kindness? Now you're posing that question to that inner space, and you're creating the space for that information to bubble up from the heart into the consciousness. So focus on the breath. How can I calibrate my compass to live from my heart? Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's switch out our legs. So release your right leg out long, left leg comes out to the side. Kind of making a 90-degree angle between your hip and your knee if that's possible. and then another 90-degree angle from your knee down to your ankle. And here you can have your right ear down on the mat, or down on the pillow. Letting your hips really sink toward the mat. Hands are down by your side. Close down your eyes. Now, what can seem challenging about this is maybe you're attached to who you think you are, to who you think you need to be, to what you need to do for others. And so recalibrating is about releasing and knowing that it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to act in a different way, to be in a different way. That each day we have the opportunity, each moment we have the opportunity to choose our reactions in situations. And as we choose our reactions, that's how we're recalibrating that compass. And give yourself permission to change. Give yourself permission to recalibrate. To recalibrate to what your heart space is today. And know that it's okay if it's different. It's okay if it's changed. You are different and you have changed. This experience has changed us all. Let's come back to that heart-centered space and start making choices from there. Focusing on the breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Slowly, gently bring that left leg through center. Now we're going to come into the full frog. So knees come out wide, feet come out a little bit wider. Find that bolster beneath you. Hands come down by your side. Now you can sink your body forward to gently, slowly come and decrease sensation, or you can shift your body back to really sink into your hips. You want the bolster, the pillow, to really support your upper body so that you can release and relax. I know that sounds crazy, but release and relax into the pose. So really sinking into your hips. Close down your eyes. You can start with your left ear down onto the mat, or your right. Either way, just being aware. Letting your body relax and release. Now maybe you're thinking to yourself, Jill, how do I live from my heart-centered space? How do I know when I'm doing that? And the key is to choose your reaction. So before you react, take a moment. Check in. Ask yourself, am I acting from love or am I acting from fear? I read a book many years ago that told me that those are the two emotions that every other emotion in our emotional spectrum comes from: love and fear. And so when you're feeling something, when you're in reaction, when you're feeling frustrated, are you coming from love or fear? If you're feeling angry, are you coming from love or fear? If you're feeling compassion for the other person, are you coming from love or fear? Now let's go a little deeper. You can switch to the opposite ear. We'll be shifting out of this pose very soon. Let's say that something feels fearful because it's a new choice from this newly evolved person. So what that can look like is actually saying no to people that are not aligned with your higher self, your higher purpose, with the person that you are today. So that's people who take advantage of you. That's people who don't see your value. That's people who emotionally, verbally abuse. To come out of this pose, let's bring our feet together first, then your knees. Come and sit onto your heels. Let's inhale our arms up overhead and exhale through heart center. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale your hands through heart center. We're going to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Whatever that looks like for you, I'm going to take my big pillow and place it underneath my knees. And then use another pillow underneath. You can do whatever feels right for you. Bring your hand to your heart, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close down your eyes. Start to focus on your breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Now, as we think about recalibrating our compass, living from love and not living from fear, opening up our hearts to be a fuller expression of love and kindness. We have to give ourselves permission to change. We must forgive ourselves for decisions that we've made in pain, we must acknowledge that we are only human and that we make mistakes. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive myself. I am recalibrating. I am recalibrating. I am recalibrating to who I truly am, to who I've become, and to live from a heart-centered space. I acknowledge my growth. I embrace the newness of who I am. I commit to living from a heart-centered space. I know that I will continue to make mistakes, and I will be gentle with myself along this journey of change and adaptation and evolution. I love the person that I am and the person that I'm continuously becoming. Flutter your eyes open. Start to press yourself up. And we're going to wake up the body and prepare ourselves for the day. Coming into our cat-cow tabletop position to start. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists, knees under your hips. Inhale as your gaze comes high, arching the spine, paralleling your chin to the floor. Exhale as you round your spine, really press through your palms. Bring your gaze to your belly button, head hangs heavy. Inhale into your cow pose, opening through your chest, gaze comes high. Exhale into your cat pose. Pick up the pace a little bit, inhaling up, exhaling round, inhaling up, exhaling round, inhaling up, exhaling round. Come to that neutral tabletop position. We're going to wag the dog, bringing your gaze out over your right shoulder, sinking your hips to the right. Gaze is out over your left shoulder, sinking your hips to the left. Back through center. Come into your easy seat. Right hand to right hip, left hand comes up overhead. Really stretch through your side body. Switching it out, left hand to left hip, right hand comes up overhead. Really stretch. Come back through center. Bring your hands through heart center. Press your palms together. Lengthen your crown up toward the ceiling. Really press your palms together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, release. Thank you so much for being here. The light in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light in each of you. Together, we will get through this. We will live from an open-hearted space, and we will make the world a better place. Now, I hope you all have a great day. Am I living from love? Am I living from fear? Stop. Choose your reaction. Sending love to you all. Have a wonderful day.